The pace at which large family businesses can undertake major change initiatives is often misunderstood, unappreciated, and not discussed enough. In fact, whether a family business is trying to implement change too quickly or too slowly, either can have equally damaging consequences. What we want to do today is share with you 5 sayings that we've heard from our clients that we think are great nuggets for you to consider as you think about the major change initiatives that you're taking on. The first one is businesses move in days and weeks, and families and owners move in months and years. We think that's important because it highlights how some move fast and some move slow, and it's really important to sync up those two systems or all of your change initiatives in a way that they don't conflict with each other. The second saying that we like to say is families and owners can only move at the speed of trust. And what that means is if you move too quickly and you break trust, it may feel like you're making progress, but ultimately you'll pay for it down the road. The third one that we like to highlight is change, and the pace of change is much more of an art than it is a science. Families and owners think that because we've been able to make decisions this quickly in the past, we can continue to do so at that same pace in the future, taking a scientific, empirical approach and looking at the past. But more often than not, the consequences, the circumstances, the people, and the questions have changed. What worked in the past no longer works. The fourth big idea that we've learned from the families that we work with is that large families can only undertake one, maybe 2 large change initiatives at a time. As the family grows more complex, as the ownership group grows larger, it simply takes more time to bring people on board, to build understanding, to build consensus, and to build clarity, and to communicate all of those changes through a system. We like to think about change as a rubber band. And in our work with families and owners, we like to say it's important to stretch that rubber band, but don't break it. And so be very careful about how much you can take on, how much the family can absorb, how much they can process intellectually, emotionally. And be careful that you don't break that rubber band, because once you've broken that rubber band, you might as well have taken not 1 or 2 steps back, but 10 steps back. And the work that you're working on now and potentially the work that you've done prior can fall by the wayside as well. So make sure you're having those explicit conversations about pace, and think about and maybe try to apply some of our favorite sayings from our clients as you think about your large change initiatives.